When I was 18 years old, I took a year out between school and university, and I went to China, to the city of Qingdao. I got really interested in China, went back several times as a student. When I finished my master's, I was offered a job in Hong Kong as a journalist. So I didn't know how long I'd be there, but in the end I was there for 5 years. At the time that I lived there, Hong Kong was a hub for freedom in the region. And so I actually spent quite a lot of time using the freedom that I had in Hong Kong to speak out for other people. And I never thought at that time that 20 years later I would be protesting at what was happening in Hong Kong itself. When the umbrella movement happened in 2014, I realized that something very fundamental had changed in Hong Kong. And so I started to speak out in individual capacity. I started to write articles. I did a little bit of advocacy by talking to people in Parliament. And then I was approached and asked if I could organize meetings for Nathan Law when he came to London. So I got to know Nathan a little bit during that week. I arranged meetings in Parliament for him. Then the same thing happened a few months later when Joshua Wong was coming to London. Just a few days before Joshua and Alex Chow and Nathan were jailed, this idea crystallized for me that we should establish an organization, and I texted or emailed a couple of other friends that I had been already exploring possibilities with. I thought immediately, well, somebody should do something, somebody should say something, somebody should organize a statement. Even though I was trying to be on holiday, I kind of thought, well, maybe that somebody is me. Because we were going to set up Hong Kong Watch, I thought it was really important to go back to Hong Kong. So it was a personal visit. I wasn't intending to do anything radical or dangerous. I wasn't even intending to do any public speeches or interviews. I was really just going to meet a few of my friends over, tea or coffee or dim sum. But what happened was they said that if I went to Hong Kong, I might. They didn't say I would. They said I might be denied entry. I think if Hong Kong loses everything that is unique to Hong Kong and becomes kind of just another city in China, that's a terrible fate for the people of Hong Kong, because we know how people in mainland China, those who try to exercise any form of freedoms, we know how they're treated. I think Hong Kong is really the new frontline in the fight for freedom. The people of Hong Kong who are so courageously and so persistently continuing this fight are doing so not only for themselves and for Hong Kong, but actually for the rest of us. The behavior of not China as a country, but the regime under Xi Jinping and under the Chinese Communist Party shows that they are already a threat to us. So I would want to thank the people of Hong Kong for doing everything they can to hold that front line. I would want to thank them for their incredible, inspiring example.